Good morning, everyone. And once again, we've got our fearless leader, president of Nikan Global, Luis Kasuga. Just so excited. One of my favorite thoughts is that every organization is the extended shadow of the leader. And every organization has a personality. Birds of a feather do flock together, and they're attracted by certain things. And I love our Nikan Club because we attract the sort of people that want to change the world, idealistic, read labels and fall in love with good stuff and want to make a difference. And there's a lot of people like that. And I believe we're in a position where you look at the future, health, wellness, that's the biggie. That's the business you want to be in. And when it all comes down to it, who doesn't want to be healthy, happy, and wise and everything? So Luis, what's going on? And tell us about why we should be so excited and have so much hope for right now and into the near and distant future.
Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Dave. Thank you for inviting me again to be in your Saturday's broadcast. I really love this. Thank you for letting me be here. And also, well, I'm so blessed to be able to serve all of you. Well, yes, we are living at very disruptive times, and I think that this is something that will really change our human behavior from now on. And this is something that for some people can be something this very bad, catastrophic, but for others can be a way to see that how we can serve in these moments. And you know that some when bad times comes, some people will cry and some others will sell handkerchiefs. So this is something that well we will be facing. And let me tell you that in when all this start happening, we never thought that this will become this challenging. But the good news is that all our team, all the team, the whole community, um, the leaders, the consultants, the customers, the executives, the staff, the whole Nikken community, we are being very important in this moment because what I found is that we were ready for act in difficult conditions. We are ready to do that. And the whole team, I'm amazed for the customer service, warehouse, executive team, the accounting team, all of them working from home. Well, not the warehouse, but all of them working from home. They are doing really good, really great. And also, I have been also working from warehouse 2 3 times a week, supporting our team there. The interesting thing is that the month of March was the best month in the year in sales. For comparing with January and February, also comparing with March last year. So this is telling us something that we are relevant. We are a company, we are a group of people, we are a community that in these times we can serve, we can continue serving. Um, I saw the leaders now learning Zoom, learning Skype, learning also digital marketing these times. What is really good is really good that all of you are willing to learn more because we just let the leaders do. So the leaders were doing the calls. Now everybody start doing it. That is a beautiful shift to learn how to share everything that we have through this virtual world. But well, um, it was it is this story about a big vessel, a big ship in the middle of a storm, a huge storm. And the first official came into the bridge and tell to the captain, "Hey, captain, all the crew are very scared. what can we do? What do you want you to that we can do? And the captain was in the wheel crying, saying, "Oh, this is the end. We are not going anywhere. This is the worst storm ever. We are going to sink. Save your lives. Do whatever you need to save your lives." That's a kind of disastrophic kind of leadership that can be happen. But in the same story, what happened if the same captain, when the first official came to the bridge and says, "Captain, the whole crew is scared. What is going to happen?" And the captain is strong in the wheel, saying, Don't panic. This is a very hard storm, but we together we can come over this storm. All of you of the crew tell to other crew to take their positions, and we get ready to overcome this storm together." And that's a different kind of approach to a problem. If in your home you are scared, well, of course we are going to feel fear, but something different is that you can be so scared that you cannot move, or also you get in panic. And what is going to happen with your family in that case? Also, everybody in your family will get in panic. But what happens if you make the decision and you choose to, yes, fear is part of this, but fear is also something that helps us to be aware. So fear is not something wrong, fear is natural. But when we experience fear, it's also the opportunity to be in whole attention, with be aware of the situation and choose the directions that we want to take on this. I I always think in the past, when we had difficult, very difficult times, what Mr. Masuda will do in this moment, because he started this business at the age of 25 years old, and also, well, it was not good moment in Japan, and he has now more options to continue in a job, or to work for other people, or to start his own business. And he decided to start his own business, and for sure that was not easy. I can say that because I remember the story he shared with us. He shared with us about starting with just a desk with a phone and a small factory. And well, that's a start. Nobody wants to invest there, so he used his savings and others, two friends' savings and his family savings, to start the company. And I think that he struggled a lot at the beginning, and he had to overcome many situations, facing times that sales were not good, facing times that were the regulations and the whole permissions that you need to get to start a business. Well, but I think that he overcome all those things, and he start what we have today. And I want to say this because for me, Mr. Masuda's legacy is more about the startup, to be able to redo, to restart, to reinvent ourselves, to be disruptive in these moments, to say, well, when things are not doing well, we can choose to do well. And I think that that's the most important part of what he teach me when I met him in the year 94, 95, and 96, because I had the opportunity to be close to the executive team and to listen what they were saying. And at that time, I remember that Mr. Watanabe also was telling him that at the beginning of Nikken Inc., the Nikken North America was not easy, was very difficult. And in '89, when they started the company in the United States, it was, people didn't understand about the prevention and prevention with magnets was like what is this, right? So crazy. And the first groups that starts in Nikken was a Chinese group and a Japanese group in North America. But this just grew a little bit. But in the year, it was 89. By the year 92, the things were not so good. But at that time, the first team of North America was built with the North Americans, and that was the start of this. And then in 92 expand to Canada, 93 to Mexico. Mexico was the country number 11 to start. Canada was the 10th. And yes, it was difficult times. And I remember when I came to Nikken office in 93 the first time, and it was an office with a desk in a phone call and a telephone on the desk. Remember when you went there? That times, beautiful times. The starts are always the beautiful time, and the hardest time. But the time that we learn how to be strong, we learn how to keep confident and to have a big dream. I believe that this is what defines us, because we are able to start in any conditions, in any moments in the different countries or also the world. Today, the world is facing difficult times. Yes, it is difficult, but we are here as a company, as a community, that we learn all of these things for years. So we know what is the what is this the way to sail in the middle of the storm. So we can do that, and we are doing that again. And for example, in these moments, Peru and Ecuador shut down, locked down, and it was not possible to deliver the products. But our team could say, "Oh yes, this is difficult times. We cannot sell products. We have to wait." No, our team were looking for contacting the government, contacting the authorities, saying, "Hey, our products are essential." And they say, "Why?" "Because we have water systems, and these water systems are very important these days. People needs to have clean water at home, and we have nutritionals. Nutritionals are important." So in Peru and Ecuador, we got the permission to continue selling our products in the middle of this storm. And also in Colombia, our team in Colombia makes sure that we can work 3 times a week, so we can deliver our products 3 times a week. Our team can go to the warehouse to work, and nothing is stopped in reality. But this kind of things is what makes me feel so proud of this group of people, all of you, all of the community, all of our staff member, because we make things happen when things looks like impossible to happen. And I see this over and over, because world is not perfect. World don't work like as you want always, but we can make it possible. And the only way to make it possible is belief, that we can trust, believe. If we trust each other, if we believe in that what we are doing is something that really matters and really has something to add value to the society, then we can say that that we are in something that really is not just a simple business selling products. It's something that touch people, that give hope to others. Also in the countries that we couldn't work, and also today is that we are at home, I see a lot of activities. I see a lot of people doing activities, contacting others, providing hope to others. And instead of waiting for someone to give you hope, Nican people are providing hope to others. That's something that I think that is beautiful, really beautiful. And well, that's the things that we are doing. And I think that contacting people to sell products today is not the way. Contacting people to recruit them is not the way. I think that is contacting people to let them know how how they are so important for us, and that we want to know that they are doing good, that they are safe, that they are at home, not getting in panic, and also well providing this to others. And I think that that's the best, the best to share with others is this humans be more that we are always practicing. And it's time to share and let other people know that we are part of a worldwide, a global community, and they can be part of this too, and also be part of this group of wonderful people that are providing this service during these times. Uh, I don't know if you want to add something else or ask me something.
I was just thinking about what you said. One of the things when you really are wanting to share NECAN, the numbers are, at least that I found, is very few people say, oh my goodness, this is just what I'm looking for. Hey, honey, run and get the checkbook. Let's order everything. That usually doesn't happen. What it is follow up, follow up, follow up, and follow up. And typically the experience is it's 4, 5, 6 different contacts. And just for the light of all of that, it's going to take probably some time anyway. This moment right now, this is a moment, and don't wish it away. A lot of things can be done right now. You can sharpen your saw as well as being out in the woods cutting trees. But one of the big things is going out and just contacting people, reconnecting with people, and just letting them know. And the thing that we've all heard, people don't really care how much you know until they know how much you care.
Yes.
And by reaching out, getting conversations going, that happens. And a lot of people I've contacted, and it's been years. In fact, I've been cleaning up my phone and just saying, hey, I keep seeing you and on your name in my phone, and it's just got the best of me. You must be really special, or else you wouldn't be in my phone. And so I'm just kind of reaching out. Can you remember me? Because I can't remember you, and I hate to just throw it out, but I keep seeing your name, and just kind of funny, little soft compliment there, and we get talking, and often what happens is they'll say, well, what have you been doing? What's going on? Because that's what we still do is that idea of form, FORM. It works really good. Do you have a family? What do you do? That's just a real common thing we do anyway. What do you do? Recreation, all of those kind of things. And so often that comes back into, well, what do you do? And I'll say, maybe as an example, well, as a matter of fact, do you know about this tape that athletes use? Maybe you've seen it on the movies, and seeing the Olympic people perform, and maybe your physical therapist has that stuff on elbows and knees and different things. Well, we've got a tape that looks exactly like that. However, it's got some Japanese developed technology, and man, nobody really knows how it works probably, and it works way better than anybody expected. But you put this on people, and sometimes instantly they feel better. And in fact, if you know anybody that's hurting, I'll send you a couple of pieces in an envelope, and so you can actually do product demos during this time distantly, and it's a fun conversation starter. We got all kinds of different things to talk about. Just one other thing I'm just really chomping on the bit about. There's a company, I won't mention the name, but they've been around a long time, and they've got these little capsules, and it's fruits and veggies. One capsule has fruits and one capsule has veggies, And if you research it, they're doing over $1 billion a year in sales. And I'm just thinking, okay, capsules, you could get a little bit in there. And for, people that are kind of, I don't know, penny waste. We've got the jade greenzymes in capsules too, but if you get it in bulk, you get so much more for your money. And the jade greenzymes, and then a jar of Siaga, where you have this really concentrated goodness, and you can get quite a bit of it compared to a capsule. And boy, if they're doing $1 billion with a year with that, I look at the new Siaga as a blockbuster product, and it's just got so much potential. And of course, if you look at the standard American diet, and all the experts tell us that most of the problems we have, there's a strong connection with nutrition. And one of the big things is a lot of people just don't eat enough fruits and veggies. Ideally, we should be eating, 7, 8, even 9 servings a day. And this is a way to really get that into anybody's diet conveniently and super effectively. And have you tried the new Siaga? Anything you can tell us about that?
Well, yes. What I mean that it is very important that we offer solutions that offering solutions is something different to just try to sell products. That what are you saying is to offering solutions, and we need to listen first, listen people to know what they need. So and we can find what solutions we can offer. And that's our duty, and the way. And I always say that we are facilitators of the process of choosing, and this is something that it is important to say, as you mentioned, that people in North America they don't have enough fruits or veggies, and that's true. So as well as Mexico is very bad in that part. And the thing is that the products that we develop are for our use, for the community use, of course, but also we expect that the community can share with others these solutions. And what we encourage is that you let other people know that we have this kind of products, we have this kind of solutions for their lives. And this is the most important part of the purpose of the community. If it's an auto-consumption community, it doesn't accomplish what Mr. Masuda wants, because he wants always to share with the world, share with others what we have. And that's the max steps. When we start, that was the max steps, that is sharing with others the solutions we have. And this is the time that we have more products at that beginning of Mr. Masuda. And we follow the same ideas to have the best products possible. And Ciara is one of these. The Super Ciara is one of these super products, super food, as well as the KBB that is coming is another superfood. And you mentioned the J Green time also. I'm taking those every day, and I really feel so wonderful, because we have the antioxidants, and we have all these microfibers that help us to clean our body. But it is more about how we feel and how we feel sharing this with others. And this is something that I really love to mention, and thank you that you brought this up, because what makes us relevant is our way to share the products, that we are a group of people that cares of others. And for that, cares of others means that we share with others, and we let others know that we have these solutions. And that's the way to make billions of dollars of sales. Sales is to share with others, with other people, to let know that we have this. But if we have secrets and we keep as a personal secret, it's not going to be so nice. the whole effort we do to have these wonderful products.
Well, thank you. So have you tasted the new Siaga?
Yes.
What do you think?
Oh, it is. I like it. I like it very much. I combine this with J Green Zyme and the Ciaga, and it's really good. Really, really good. And also I did with KBV. Well, what was with chocolate. But yeah, it enhance the flavor, but the Ciaga flavor hide a little bit. But I mix also this with my vegetable shakes uh, that that I do 4 times a week with fresh vegetables and put a little bit of Ciaga. Oh, that was really good. That had that bit of sweetness that the vegetables don't have, and it was really good. So I think that is going to be a good launch that we are expecting that will be soon, and well, we will let you know.
And just a thing that I do know, there's no agave syrup in this new one, so it's low calorie. In fact, the 100% of the sweetener is all monk fruit, so which it tastes good, but also has some really nice nutritive properties of its own. If you look up what monk fruit can do, uh, there's a question here, and it's approaching people in this time of cutting back and everything. How do you talk to them? Well, personally, as an example, right before all of this hit, and again, typically what happens is it's follow up, follow up, follow up, and so first off, reaching out to our dentist, nice people. It's a husband and wife. They both are dentists and they practice together, and so I contacted her, and we finally made a meeting where we set up, and she loves everything, wants it all, and then all of this hit, and part of my follow up, she said, hey. Wow, we're hurting. Only emergency stuff. And she says, I never imagined we'd be just living off of our savings and off food storage. And any extra expenses we're holding off. Well, it would be silly for me to argue with that. I just said, hey, that's a wise thing. Let's keep in touch. And the thing that's really important is, again, this will pass. This will go away. They're going to be back in doing teeth and all that again, and we want to have a lot of that. Fill up your pipe, as get your pipeline filled with people. You can still do that, and so there's a lot of people that might not be in a position right now. I've talked to some. Others are. Some people are actually busier than they've ever been. Some are off work. It just depends. But the big thing is lots and lots of people are home right now. It's easy to make conversation, and there's a lot of ways that we describe what we do. My very favorite is relationship marketing, and that idea that people do business with people that they know and they like and they trust, and so do all of those things. And I love your thoughts about what sales really is. It's sharing information. It's helping people make informed decisions. We're doing things that will benefit them. We would never think of selling something that somebody doesn't need. And so the whole thing, all the time, we're just thinking, how can I serve this person? And if you have that kind of attitude, which fits into the kind of the Nikan personality anyway. And so doing Nikan successfully helps you become the sort of person that you ought to be anyway. A person being more, and of course doing more. But wow, we could talk for days. We got lots to talk about. But any final thoughts or anything you'd like to say about now and the future?
Yes, for our future, this is letting know, this is teaching us that we can move forward with the whole ideas we have and also with the whole projects that we have. I feel much more confident after this experience because we can move virtually a lot, but at the same time, we cannot lose contact. In these moments, Kimball Sargent mentioned it that very well in one of her broadcasts. She said that that is not, the social distance is not what the wrong way to say about this. Is more like a more emotional approach with people. Physical distance, yeah, but socially we are together. We are socially we are doing something together. So that's a important part that what we have here. And just we are not going to hunt are going out to hunt these people that lost their jobs, but we have to be compassionate with them. And if they are close to us, we are not going to say, hey, Niken is a solution, Niken is a solution. Is well, we have a lifestyle here that we have also additional incomes from years, and that's something that we decided to do before this happens. But maybe after this, you would like to have a look on that, something like this, but not like we are the solutions and we are going to help people. That's I don't think that that's the best approach today. But it's a good approach to say, yes, I'm sorry that you lost your job. What is the ask things to people? What is the thing that concerns you the most at this moment? Well, I don't know if I'm going to find another job. I don't know how long this will take. I'm so worried about my family. Then is when we have this compassionate side. That compassionate is not feeling sad for others and feeling that you can help others. It's not that. Compassionate is more with passion. Compassion in the Latin word passion is com is like a with. So with passion, with your love and your happiness, you can share a lot and give hope to others. And just tell them, well, this is there are many ways to find a source of income. So just be open of that, and then you will have another opportunity to explain if this person shows interest. But don't be pushy. That's very important. But be open.
No, nobody likes to be sold.
Oh no, we hate that.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you for the good words. But it is really all about just caring about other people and in conversations, and yeah, reach out to people and really care, and that's what we want to do anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, and ladies leading ladies is going to start in a few moments. So
let's have a break time for people to have breakfast or whatever. And yeah, but hey, thanks. Sure love you all, and thanks for being our awesome leader, Luisa. We really.
I appreciate that very much for you to say. Thank you very much for all the people that came early this morning to the call.
Thanks, everybody.
Take care. Bye-bye.